The third fear that we talk with clients about is that they're going to lose their identity, right? Like the office is their identity, right? Like I'm going to the office. Okay. No, I've got to do this because, the office, right? The office becomes part of our identity. Heck, Harold, it was part of your identity, right?
It was. I mean, I guess the pandemic helped change that, and I'm sure it did for a lot of people. But I have not had a problem. Um, my identities. I mean, I've been doing what I do for 40 plus years. The industry knows who I am. So even though I'm with another firm, they still know who I am and what I do and what I've done over the years. So I really haven't lost my identity. So that hasn't been a problem for me. And I'll tell you this: when a lawyer is thinking about doing what I did, you've got to leave your ego at the door, because you can't go in and think you're going to be the same, you know, king of the hill that you were when you owned your own practice. You're now joining another firm. You have to blend in, and you gotta realize that you're not number one anymore, and that's okay, because as you get older, you don't want to be.
Yeah, I think you're right. And what you and I have also talked about before is that for as great as it can be to run your own office, a lot of that identity as our clients, get a little bit older is about the complaining about the office, right? Like so many of your friends and relatives, they hear from you, "Oh, Harold, how's the office going? How are things?" And 5 minutes can be spent saying like, "Oh, things are going well, business is going well," and then 15 minutes can be fetching, right? About about this paralegal, that lawyer. So like losing part of that identity is not such a bad thing, is it?
No, not at all. Actually, it's a plus. I've relished it. It's great.